Good morning, everyone. This is Furen News with Amelia. Today we're doing an in-depth coverage on the chronic wasting disease, aka the zombie deer disease. Although zombie is one of humans' worst nightmares, we've never really felt threatened because it's known fact that they're fictional creatures that only exist in novels and movies. However, it is possible that this disease has made the zombie apocalypse a real concern for humans. The CWD, short for chronic wasting disease, is a contagious disease currently spreading between deer, elk, and moose in 24 U.S. states and 2 provinces in Canada. This disease eats away the brain of the infected animals and also leads to drastic weight loss, changes in behavior, or even aggression, leaving the infected animals with zombie-like appearance and behaviors. And that's how it got its nickname, the zombie deer disease. And unfortunately, so far, there's no cure or vaccine for this disease. Now let's see how the public think about this.
Thank you, Emilia. This is Estrella, reporting live in Denver, Colorado, where the first case was found in 1967. Now I'm going to interview some local residents and the public. Excuse me, sir, do you have a few minutes?
Yes.
And do you live here?
No, I'm just here for vacation.
Then, have you heard of the zombie deer disease?
I've heard people talking about it, but...
Then what do you think about the zombie deer disease raging in so many states of America?
Actually, I'm not sure I understand the whole situation, but zombie deers sound like some old story movie. I personally have never eaten deer's meat because other animals eat other better choice. So I think maybe I don't need to worry about infectious disease or whatever. Besides, I don't live around here. I just hope it won't cause public panic.
Okay, thank you for your sharing. Excuse me, miss. Do you have a few minutes?
Yeah.
And do you live here?
I've been living here for my whole life.
Wow, it's been a long time. I'm sure that you have heard of the zombie deer disease. And what's your opinion? Are you afraid of that?
Zombie deer, I've heard 1,000 times of it. I know it's similar to medical disease and it may infect people, so I just keep away from those animals. Oh God, it is so horrible. I never thought that those zombie movies will happen in real life.
And thank you for your sharing. Now back to you, Emilia.
Thank you, Estrella. It looks like the majority of the public is not aware of how serious it is. So now let's call out to the professionals and see what they have to say about this disease. Hello, Professor. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can you please tell us more about this disease?
The zombie deer disease is academically called chronic wasting disease, CWD for short. CWD especially affects the brain, spinal cord, and other tissues of animals infected. This can lead to brain damage, drastic weight loss, and changes in behavior, such as stumbling, a lack of coordination, listlessness, drooling, excessive thirst or urination, dropping ears, a lack of fear of people, or aggression, which is why people sometimes refer to it as the zombie deer disease. But it may take up to a year for an animal to show symptoms. So it's not always obvious when an animal has CWD. Scientists in Canada have experimented with monkeys and found that CWD can be spread between different species by consuming contaminated meat or contact with bodily fluids. And it's tested that human genes can also be infected.
Thank you, Professor. According to the professor, this issue is no longer something we can joke about. Now let's see how the public will react after being informed that it's contagious to humans.
We have consulted the professionals, and it's been proved that humans might get infected by the zombie deer disease. And what do you think about this?
Oh my God, are you saying we're all gonna become zombie and eat each other? Hallelujah! I know it. It's Judgment Day. No one's getting away. We are all dead.
We have consulted the professionals, and it's been proved that there has a great chance that humans might get infected by consuming contaminated meat or contact with the bodily fluids, and which means it's very dangerous for people who's living in affected areas. And especially for hunters. And how do you think about this?
So that's why the government has been urging us not to hunt or eat the game. Oh my god, this is so unreal. I think I will move to other states.
Thank you for sharing. It's been proved that the meat and bodily fluids of the infected animals are contagious. So what's your opinion as a vegetarian who's less likely to get infected?
Well, I think it's a perfect timing for the whole world to go vegetarian. We won't have to worry about any animal-related disease anymore.
Okay, thank you for your sharing. So here are the opinions of the public. Now back to you, Emilia.
Thank you, Estrella. From the interviews, it's obvious that most people are certainly frightened but have no idea how to deal with it. The long incubation period makes it hard for people to distinguish between the infected ones and the rest, which means that people may consume or make contact with the seemingly normal animals. So the government has taken the initiative to cull some animals in the infected areas and urged the public not to make contact with them to prevent this from spreading. So, this is the 10-minute in-depth coverage for today. Thank you for watching.